Good morning, everyone. This is Teacher Dean, Professor Dean with the Apostolic Radio Ministries weekly summary. And these are the events in the Apostolic churches. So this is from January 8 to January 15. First on the events is the Bethel United Church of Jesus Christ Apostolic in the West Indies. They're having their special consecration service from January 23, 2023, and this is from January 8 to January 14. So it is January 8 to January 14. Also, as of January 8th, the Restoration Ministries prayer line, again, the Restoration Ministries prayer line, they are having their prayer on Zoom. You can meet on 891-450-6291. Again, 891-450-6291. And the passcode is 916429. I forgot to mention on the first one, on Bethel United Church of Jesus Christ, that they're meeting on Zoom, and they're also prior time is at 6 a.m. to 12. So going back to Bethel United Church of Jesus Christ from January 8 to 14, the meeting is on Zoom, 860-7524-3490. Again, 860-7524-3490. And the password is prior. Now, looking right along from January 8 to 28, again, January 8 to 28, Holiness Temple, Shiloh Apostolic Group of Churches, they're having 21 days of prayer and fasting. Again, 21 days of prayer and fasting. You can join them on Zoom, you can join them on Facebook, and you can give in different ways. This is at 7:15 p.m. nightly, again, Jamaican time, 7:15 p.m. nightly, Jamaican time. For Zoom, 810-618-8570. Again, 810-618-8750. And the passcode is Jesus, JESUS, Jesus. The passcode for the 21 days of prayer and fasting for the Holiness Temple, Shiloh Apostolic Churches. Moving right along. The First Vision Apostolic Ministries are having 21 days of prayer and fasting, and that's from January 8 to January 28. And they are praying at 6:30 every morning, again 6:30 on Tuesday mornings rather. And this is with Pastor Dr. Patricia Holness. And you can get them on Zoom at 939-549-5845. Again, 939-549-5845. And you can send prayer requests to Vision Apostolic Ministries at gmail.com. Again, it's Vision Apostolic Ministries at gmail.com. Or you can call them at 876-622-33668. Again, 876-622-33668. And they're having 24 prayer watches, all 8 watches each day, all 8 watches, right? So you can join First Vision Apostolic Ministries under the leadership of Dr. Patricia Holness. January 15 to 18, Rescue Tabernacle Apostolic presents its 23rd year anniversary and convocation. Again, Rescue Tabernacle Apostolic, 23rd service and convocation. And the host is Pastor Bruce Walden. This will be at Polyground, Ureton, and they're on Facebook at Rescue Tab. They're on Facebook at Rescue Tab, and they are also on freeconferencecall.com at Rescue Tab JM. So you can join them Sunday at 4 p.m. and Monday to Wednesday at 7 p.m. The United, next we have the universities, colleges, apostolic ministry. Again, the universities, college, apostolic ministries, we call that UCAM. They're having their National Day of Prayer and Fasting. Theme, rebuilding the broken altars. And they're having this on January 28th on Facebook. Sorry, this is Join Us Live and Face to Face. They are on Facebook and they are on YouTube. So join them live and face to face Saturday at 9 a.m. Again, Saturday at 9 a.m. Moving right along, we have January 12 to 13, continuing January 12 to 13. The Pentecostal Assemblies of the World are having their services from January 12 to 13th. And their theme is United We Stand. They're having face-to-face services, again, face-to-face services. And they have a great lineup of speakers under United We Stand. And this is at 38 Job Lane or Job's Lane, Spanish Town, St. Catherine, Jamaica. Again, this is 38 Job's Lane or Job's Lane, Spanish Town, St. Catherine, Jamaica. And this is January 12 to 13. New Ebenezer Tabernacle Apostolic have their services from January 20 to 22nd. Women's Department presents the elect ladies, again, January 20 to 22nd. The time from January 20 to 21st is at 7 p.m. Again, January 20 to 21st at 7 p.m. And on the 22nd at 8 a.m. and 7 p.m. They will be in person and they will be having refreshments and inspirations. So again, join them and contribute where you can. Moving right along, we have the prayer meetings at 6 a.m. with JP Wayne Fall. Again, JP Wayne Fall have their prayer meetings at 6 a.m. Then going right down, we have on JP Wayne Fall, you can join them at 510-912-9478. Again, Zoom meeting ID 510-912-9418. And the password is NAFAWL, NAFAWL. Moving right down below, we have the people hungry for prayer. They have their prayer every Monday to Friday from 2 to 3 p.m. Their Zoom meeting ID is 884-688-2530. Again, 888-884-688-2530. Passcode is 876-876. You can also dial in at 929-205-6099. Continuing over in St. Elizabeth, we have the Waterloo Apostolic Church. Again, the Waterloo Apostolic Church having service every Sunday and Wednesday. You can join them on their YouTube channel. And you can also scan the QR code to join them. Moving right over, just reminding you about Aberdeen High School in St. Elizabeth. They're looking for any equipment, sports equipment, technology, educational, mathematics, any kind of help. They're doing an Adopt the Program. Again, Adopt the Program. You can contact them at 876-607-2616. Again, it's 876-607-2616. That's your Jamaica number. And they also have an email that you can reach out to them right there, primary.seh@moey.gov.jm. So heading right over, just reminding about churches that have services. This one is Empowered for Christ Apostolic Church, and this is in West Palm Beach. Just seen their services there. They have Sunday school at 10 a.m. They have worship at 11 a.m., evening worship at 6:30 p.m. They have Wednesday night Bible study at 7 and Friday night youth service at 7. Also, the Greater Apostolic Ministries, you can join them on Zoom. Again, you can join them for daily Bible reading at 10 p.m. every night on Zoom. And they also have at 5:30 in the mornings, you can join them for prayer with the same Zoom ID. And it is 954-869-4526. And this is a Greater Life Apostolic Ministries. And this one is in Fort Lauderdale at 954-869-4526. Forgot to mention for Empowered for Christ, you can join them in person and on Facebook. Just a reminder to subscribe to Apostolic Radio Ministries International at this time. Just reminding you to subscribe to Apostolic Radio Ministries. Moving right over, we're over to First Vision Apostolic Ministries, and we see they have a lineup of services Sunday at 9 a.m. for Sunday school, worship service 10 a.m., evangelistic service on Sunday at 6:30. Their Monday Bible study is at 7:30. Their Wednesday prayer meeting is at 7:30. Their Saturday prayer is at 6:30. And they also have a YouTube channel that you can watch and join their services. And that is First VAM. Again, First VAM, and that the host is Dr. Patricia Holness. You can also join them on Zoom at 939-549-5845. Again, 939-549-5845. For this week, the apostolic, or this month rather, the apostolic leaders were not praying. They're just joining the First Vision Apostolic Ministries in their 21 days of prayer and fasting. Moving right along, just a quick reminder of all the Monday night prayer meetings, Mount Zion Apostolic Church at 7 p.m. Again, Mount Zion Apostolic Tabernacle at 7 p.m. Zoom ID 843-028-5951. Again, 843-028-5951. And the passcode is MZAT. And also on Mondays at 7 p.m., you have the prayer and presentation session from Ignite My Fire. Again, Ignite My Fire. Zoom ID 991-289-9448. Again, 991-289-9448. And the password is IGNITE. Also on Monday nights at 7:45, you have Greater Portmore Apostolic Prayer Meetings at 7:45 p.m. Again, Greater Portmore Apostolic Prayer Meeting at 7:45 p.m. Their meeting ID is 961-969-9484. Again, their Zoom meeting ID 961-969-9484, and their passcode is 894566. Again, 894566. Moving on, and what happens on many Mondays, Apostolic Temple International in Fort Pierce, Florida, with Pastor Paul Dean. Again, Apostolic Temple International in Fort Pierce, Florida. They have on Monday nights their Bible study. You can join them on Monday nights on Facebook. On Monday nights also, we have Pastor Merrick Meyer, and you can join him for Bible class. And the Zoom ID is 455-169-4806. Again, 455-169-4806. And the passcode is 701025. Also, coming up on Tuesdays, we have the Supper Ministry with Elder Noel Facey. They have a time of encouragement, and that is at about 7 o'clock, 7 to 7, about 7 or 7:30. And you can join them at Zoom meeting ID 432-573-5948. Again, 432-573-5948. And the password is Elohim, ELOHIM. Moving over to what happens on Wednesday nights. Wednesday nights, we have Triumphant Church of Jesus Christ. They have their Zoom meetings on Wednesday night. You can join them. And the meeting ID is 480-503-7490. Again, 450-503-7490. And you can join them every Wednesday at 8 p.m. for their services. Wednesday at Apostolic Tabernacle Church in Lakewood, that is in person. You can join them in person for the Apostolic Church in Lakewood, and they have their services, and we're also doing prayer and fasting this month of January. Just a reminder that the Super Ministry have it on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Again, Super Ministry on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and they have just a time of encouragement. Reminder in Fort Lauderdale, they have services at the Church of Jesus Christ Apostolic Ministries at 4448 Inver Boulevard, and that's Lauderhill, Florida, 33319. Again, 4448 Inver Boulevard, Lauderdale, Florida, 33319. You can join them on Zoom, and you can also join them in person. The Zoom ID is 390-395-6274. Again, 390-395-6274. They have youth meetings at 8 p.m. They have Bible studies 8 p.m. on Zoom only, and prayer meetings on Mondays at 8 p.m. on Zoom only. And last reminder is for Hope Outreach Love Center. Again, Hope Outreach Love Center. You can join them on Sundays on Facebook. You can join them on Tuesdays in person, and they have services that you can join and also be blessed. Going through again, just a reminder for Women Empowered by Grace, they have 6 a.m. every Thursday morning prayer meeting, and also Saturdays at 6:30. You can join them with the Zoom meeting ID 906-348-8487. Again, 906-348-8487. And they are also doing prayer and fasting this week. In January, they're also doing prayer and fasting with you. So we have several people doing prayer and fasting in the whole month of January, this 2023. Thank you for listening to the Apostolic Weekly Meetings, events, summaries, any information that I gather. And this is for January 8th to January 15th. This is brought to you by Tracy Dean, and I have a podcast on Podbean. I also am an English survival or ESOL teacher where I teach life skills on Spreaker, YouTube, Google Podcasts, and various podcasts. I'm also a part-time professor at Miami-Dade College. And my word that I want to leave for you today is in all you're getting, get understanding. And what that means is, for those who are listening in, while you're gathering, while you're going through your life and you're getting understanding, one of the things you should is get knowledge. When you get knowledge, whether it's school knowledge, any knowledge you get, religious knowledge, biblical knowledge from the Bible, when you get knowledge, act on it. So in all you're not getting, get understanding. However, when you get knowledge, you act on it. So thank you again for listening. Have a superb day and be good in the Lord. Again, this is Tracy Dean from Apostolic Radio Ministries International. Thank you.